Michael White on the left, very talented player. One for the future. Played very well at the Crucible Theatre, of course. Watching the quarter-final stages back in the springtime. Against a very seasoned campaigner, Barry Pinches, who, as we always say, knows his way around the snooker table.
It's one of those players that now and again has a series of good results in tournaments, but who really gets the business end of tournaments, Barry? He's a player that nobody wants to play against, but he's sort of string 3 or 4 matches on the trot together.
Yeah, slightly mechanical the way he's made his cue action, where he kind of walks sideways into the shot. It's strange, but can be very effective, as we saw there.
A little unlucky, just a fraction too hard.
What if he dare play this and break the reds open? It's possible from there, but you wouldn't be too keen on it. It would be your last shot. Because last year it took him 13 hours to get here in snow in Norwich. Stuck on the M6 all night. And then played and hardly potted a ball when he did. Kind of just limbering up nicely for Jimmy White, who's on next, really. He'll be very quiet for that one, aren't you? I think there might be a few words spoken in there.
It's going to be quite noisy, isn't it, that last frame of the evening?
Jimmy White's and still to come before we adjourn until tomorrow. I think Barry Pinches would need to use all his guile and cunning against someone so good as Michael White. Necessarily had the season we would hope for Michael White. Bit of a reaction to how well he did at the Crucible. But he was a very fine player.
Yeah, big fan of his break building ability when he gets in and around the black spot area. Very, very good, but that's a poor safety. He certainly will leave at least one red at the back of the pack. Now, probably have an angle to get onto the black from the red.
Not seen a safety shot that so misjudged as that before for a long time. It's probably 8 feet too hard he hit that. Probably a bit thin as well. And this opening red he's playing is mighty difficult. Queuing shot. Thought he might play the one in the middle. I don't know why he played that one. Because he could have played the one in the middle on the pink from the cushion. Michael White has had a let off.
A bit jabby that one there, wasn't it? He twitched a bit there, didn't he?
That was like one of mine. The reason I stopped playing. And he's got no choice but play the brown and come down to the danger end of the table. He's got to make sure this drops in, this brown ball, otherwise the chance goes to Pinches. No problems.
Just might have finished perfect there. Just rolled that extra roll to leave him on that red.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, he perfectly played.
6.
And this is the end of the table that Michael likes to be at. You just mentioned the great run he had at the Crucible last season. And, the only disturbing fact was it took him a long while. I mean, I expected him to do that kind of performance 2 or 3 years earlier. He's been a great player since he's been 13, 14 years of age. We've known about Michael White.
Just a question of taking what's there for the next 20 or 30 points. 4 other reds out in open play. Doesn't have to worry about going into the pack just yet, especially if he finishes top side of this. He's perfectly on this blue. Run through onto that red at the bottom of the pack. It's a good shot.
Just come a little bit low on 25. It, but he can run off the edge of the pack and probably bring another red into play. There's that red just been pushed into play as well.
26.
So Neil mentioned there was 3 or 4 loose reds. There's now 5. So once again, no real need to go into them.
No, Willie, and this is not an easy rest shot though.
33.
So many players are good with the rest nowadays. I think Sean Murphy with the rest, he's one of the best I've seen.
And the gentleman that's coming to the table next, Jimmy White, does he ever miss with the rest?
Didn't for about 10 years, I don't think. It'd be great to see Jimmy here and the usual support. He gets it everywhere he goes, all around the world.
42.
This is a fine break. He played a bad safety shot, got the lead off, and now this.
Didn't play that very well, but he's been a bit fortunate because you can see the red that's just been pushed up past the blue.
49.
This goes in, Neil. I think it's frame over.
There's £2,000 for the high break. Alfie Burden made a very fluent 96 earlier, so that's in danger. Spoke to Alfie a few minutes ago. He said it would definitely get beaten, that break. And, might prove to be right. It might not
55.
even last the night, let alone the tournament.
This is the key shot if he wants to make a century. Cannon on the outside of the 3 reds directly above it, and he should be on the choice of 2 reds. He hit those too hard for me. But he's still on one in the middle.
A bit lucky to be on it, I think, as you say. But one thing we know, you absolutely need to be lucky.
64.
It's a shootout. And poor Barry Pinch's got that one chance, which was didn't hit all that well, it has to be said.
69.
And now it's a question of how many.
Thanks. 7.
Perfect hang on the black to push it on and off the cushion. Play for the 2 reds in the same pocket. Good shot.
How's that underneath South Wales? Some great players have come from there over the years.
78.
We thought we were going to get a century from Alfie Burden just a few frames ago. What a great chance this is to get the first century at the tournament this year.
Yeah, this could be the one. He plays it down the bottom.
85.
Middle's a slightly easier pot. Brilliant, absolutely
86.
brilliant. Now, another good shot required to get from black to the next red. He's got a slight angle on this. And this is the shot.
Played to get behind it in the middle, didn't he? Miss hit it.
93.
It's close, but it's not there. A lovely break of 93 from Michael White. That's enough for Barry Pinches, and Michael White breezes through to the last 32.